I play a good bunch of games throughout my life, enough to list my favorite games released in each year of my existence. I'll give my short thoughts on each one as well. There are going to be a lot of Mario games, just a warning. The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. I was so late to the party, but I'm still amazed that a Zelda game went this dark but did it so poignantly. Paper Mario. I can't get enough of timed button presses. It's my kryptonite. I prefer the sequel, but the charm of the first one is still there. Mario Party 4. I made a whole video on it.
Hi, I'm Daisy!
Mario Kart Double Dash. This exudes so much personality, from the font to the sound effects. This is what I imagine to be peak Mario Kart theming. Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. Heaps of personality and even more timed button presses. I'm definitely not the first one to gush over this game, but it's warranted in my eyes. Mario Kart DS. Somehow still contains arguably the most features in any Mario Kart to date. Retro tracks give me life, despite not getting facelifts that we come to expect later on. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team. I'm really good at losing in this game, but I love how the battle system translated so seamlessly to the style. Definitely a lot more engaging. Mario Party DS. This is the other Mario Party that I grew up with. Definitely a close second to Mario Party 4. It's a fully fledged Mario Party on the go and I couldn't ask for more. Mario Kart Wii. I grew up with this game, so I definitely have a bias towards this Mario Kart. I adore the trick system and I still use the automatic drifting. Oops.
For the win!
Wii Sports Resort. At some point in time, I was obsessed with this game, and I don't regret it. So many hours spent on just the flyover and the cycling modes. The other modes were just as enjoyable. Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Definitely my favorite remake, and it has so much packed into it. I can't argue with two regions at the end of the day, and eventually I'll know how to beat the Battle Frontier. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I have a new affinity for Kirby games, and it basically started here. Easy games can be fun with a bit of depth. I'm also a sucker for Kirby power-ups. Pokemon Black and White 2. I just love all the graphical improvements that were made to Unova. From big scale overhauls to tiny changes to textures, these sequels improved Gen 5 in pretty much every way. Animal Crossing New Leaf. I never thought grinding for furniture and money would be so addicting, but lo and behold, I have over 400 hours invested. Now I don't want any of my villagers to leave because I'm emotionally attached to them. Mario Kart 8. I'm still blown away by how good this game looks, even today. Something about the shaders just give me life. The tracks are so detailed, even the retro tracks. The controls are also my favorite in any Mario Kart game. Splatoon. Probably the only competitive shooter that I'll ever be able to handle. Is it sadistic to say that I like splatting other people over actually trying to win the match? Yes? Well, that's if I stop being splatted by other people first. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Endless dialogue is not fun, but I still respect the small changes to the formula, and I was really immersed in Alola during my first playthrough. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Genuinely one of the most exciting games ever. Such a long wait, but so worth it. It's one of those games where I easily lose track of time, and I don't regret it. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Easily the most refined Smash game so far, with so much content. I love how easily shareable this game is because of the Switch's concept. Super Mario Maker 2. I really wish online multiplayer worked a lot better, but the expanded tools for creativity more than made up for it. This game also fuels my dream to be a level designer, and none for 2020 because the year just started. That was a lot to go through. My palette of games isn't too expansive, so that's why 75% of my list is just Mario games. That's just what I grew up with, so let me know if any of my games match up with your list, and I'll see you tomorrow.